Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about Unity. Yeah, Unity is the best game engine for VR and AR design. So let's go to Unity, uh, the official website, unity3d.com, and click Learn More and download the whole thing. Yeah, right now 2018.2 is the newest one, and there are some features. For example, like they improve the rendering system, and then they improve a lot of cool like a lightweight rendering pipeline for probably for like a VR, AR core, AR kit, HoloLens. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, it's for like the some for mobile and low end hardware performance like such as XR or mobile. So yeah, you can take a look of all the new features you are going to get, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So I've already download and update the newest one. So yeah, you see like all this cool stuff. Yeah, okay, so that's open Unity. Okay, so first, like if you have previous projects, you will see the previous projects list here, and then if you wanna new projects, you can have like some new projects. We can start with like a new project, and we can jump into the current project, like a super small VR card, like a Google Cardboard that I worked before, so we can have a kind of overall look of like the Unity interface. So maybe I just have like a test. Yeah, all my projects test. Nothing is real. Yeah. Okay. So what's this? Let's go to desktop. Oh, Oculus Go. Okay. Let's have a folder called test. Okay. Set. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We can just made it up. Okay. So test one, and then create project. Okay. Yeah, it takes some time though. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of assets inside Unity, so it takes a lot of time to import. And once you create a project, you will see like different folders. Uh, Unity will help you to kind of like organize all the files into like some different folders. Okay, we'll see like how can this how can I do? Okay, so totally fits. Good. Okay, so sample scene. It's like a the scene is basically kind of in the future we are going to talk about like some levels, different levels. So you will jump from scene to scene, and the scene means like the kind of like everything inside this unit, kind of like After Effect, like comp. Like everything inside this scene is that we can play around. Yeah, so main camera. Usually I put this like that, and you can put next to it. So yeah, okay. So let's use Alter key and mouse left, and there's a camera here and directional light here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's see like all the interface here. So file, you can create a new scene, open a scene, save a scene, start a new project, open a new project. Okay, so I think those are pretty cool. Let's see that building. Oh, sorry. Build settings. Okay, so you can click which scene you want. And for example, like I want to create an iOS, but as for iOS, there are a lot of prerequisites. Um, if you wanna create like AR, you need to be an iOS developer first, which means you need to pay $99, I think, for a year to be the member to have the certification, so you can start create some apps for iOS. Yeah. And as for Android, it's a little easier, but you still need to go to their website and download their SDK and JDK. JDK, I don't know what does it stand for, but JD like a yeah, it's like a, you need to start put inside your Unity, and so you can start integrate with it. And Android, yeah. So iOS, Android, and I don't know those, but I know that if you like, usually the default is PC Mac standalone. That this one, but if you wanna do like a AR stuff, yeah, you can do this one or Android version. Yeah. So I mean, right now we just for demo, so we can just hit this and the player settings. For example, like I wanna make a VR game. But right now it's like okay, so that's our like my recent experience is that I want to start learning VR and AR like probably a month ago, and I started to look a lot of like tutorials. But the thing is, um, uh, Google I want to create a Google Cardboard, and then the thing is that the Google Cardboard SDK has changed and update, and Unity has update and make Google Cardboard as part of the native like a part of their interface. So that's why I couldn't really download I couldn't really use the old tutorial, because old tutorial when you click the game thing can see two, right? Like a two circle and play VR. But right now, because Unity has integrated with the Google Cardboard system, so that's why like everything just changed. So the old tutorials, you might learn a little bit of theory or like a general overlook, but you couldn't really follow it because all the SDK, everything just changed after a few weeks. Yeah, so yeah, AR, VR, XR, or whatever are, it's the reason why it's so kind of like intimidating is because everything is changing like within 1 month, within 1 week, like all the SDK, everything's changed. So you couldn't really follow everything because the stuff you watch online has already changed like after a few weeks. So yeah, it's a little hard to learn. Yeah. But let's go to player settings. Okay, so like when I watch some of the tutorials, like you need to change your company's name, and I just change like okay, so Dom, yeah, company's name and product name, hummingbird, hummingbird. Okay, whatever. Okay, so the most important thing is here. Okay, so let's see XR settings. Yeah, why it's called XR? X, like X, like a X file. X means like a certain variable. So that's why, like at the beginning, VR, AR, MR, or some other R's, like everyone just don't know what's going on and what's the future of it, so they just put XR. XR is kind of like a overall name of VR, AR, and MR. So, okay. So, what do I want to do? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, just click whatever, and you can see like, okay, so there's Oculus and OpenVR. Okay, let's see augmented reality. Okay, so I might need to do like some some develop kit for the augmented reality, and then some 360 stuff. So you need to go to player settings and start with those. Yeah, and like your icons here. And then if you wanna do like a iOS VR or some Facebook VR, probably you can do like in Oculus Go. So we can do like some other stuff, but right now we just look at the interface, and we are not really specific doing some doing a game or stuff. We're just browsing around the interface. Yeah, so platform, and you can. And when you wanna build and run, build means like you can start building your app, and if you have if you wanna build for mobile phone, and so you can download Unity in, for example, like iOS app, and you can go to your app store and download Unity, like some testing or demo app. So you can start link your demo, the stuff you made, and kind of like you can browse in your mobile phone. Yeah. So that's the most important thing. Like go here and start check the settings. Okay, once we finish this, and we can see like, okay, edit with a lot of stuff, assets, we can kind of import package. So once we kind of started to do like a VR and AR stuff, we need to import some packages from, for example, like their official website, like Android or Google Cardboard or Gear VR. We need to import package, and sometimes the package is like you can see the Unity icon, and you can totally import the scene, import package, update, So and then game object. Okay, create empty. It's a little similar to After Effects. When you create an empty, you can nest some children object, like a child object under create empty, and you can kind of like change the position to the empty, and all the children will follow it. So it's easy to organize file. And UI, in the future we are going to talk about UI. Yeah, those canvas, it's pretty cool, and I believe in the future we might need to, like as a UX UI designer, we might need to use Unity rather than Sketch. So it might be fun. Like 360 space, it looks fun. Okay, so what's Vuforia? Vuforia is more like for AR. Before, I haven't really seen this one. I think this is the recent like a AR app, and they kind of Unity integrate with this app and started to do some cool stuff. And camera. Okay, and components. Basically, Unity is a game engine. What's game engine? It's more like a InDesign. It's not really producing anything. They are not really Unity is not really producing any assets. For example, if you wanna do 3D model, it's the best way to do 3D model is go to Maya or Blender, and you can import like some files, 3D files inside Unity. And Unity basically accepts nearly all the 3D different files, so it's pretty easy to import 3D models inside Unity. And you can also create some simple scene, simple 3D object inside Unity as well. And physics, okay, Rigidbody. Okay, like those physics I study a lot, and finally I figured it out. So later on we are going to talk about how to apply physics inside Unity. Wow, which I need to I need to take some notes again. Okay, so effect particle, some particle systems. Particle systems is like if you wanna create snow or create fire, create some cool stuff, some lines. you can use particle systems and emission and change some values, and you can get some super super cool effect. Yeah, and matches. Yeah, matches is like a 3D stuff, right? Yeah. So navigation. Wow. Oh, okay. Some. Yeah. Navigation is more like a according to my knowledge, it requires some logic and some links. So yeah, this is a little hard. Yeah. Okay, so audio. Yeah, you can pretty much mess around the audio, and audio usually is kind of like the last part of the project when you kind of finish the whole setting, whole like the game levels. You can start adding some audios, and audios is usually like you can create bunch of like audio clips, and then you kind of put inside or like embed it into like different objects, and you use like the script to kind of like trigger the audio. Yeah, video. Yeah, of course you can play videos here, rendering. Yeah, layout. Wow, there are a lot of stuff. Wow, I haven't really like seen all of this, but it's pretty cool. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's dive. Oh, okay. So this one is hand tool. Okay, so okay, let me do it. Okay, so let's create a 3D object. Let's create a cube and maybe a 3D plane. A plane. Yeah. Okay. So we can start seeing like some. Since we have some stuff, we can start play around with it. Okay. Okay. So basically, we work inside the scene, and then there's like a X Y Z. X is more like horizontal. Z is more depth. Y is vertical, and so yeah, you can kind of play around with it. And then here, can oh shit. Oh, I think the reason why is because plane is under cube. Okay, so for here, you can go to inspector, the cube. Oh, you can make some tags here, and the tag is kind of like when you make games, and then for example, the player can shoot through some walls and or monsters. So you can label like each object. For example, if this is a monster, you can create a tag and name it monster. And then and then you can sort all your object in that way. And then in your script, you can start it to kind of calling those tags, and then start it to kind of code it, in the way you want. So and transform is like a position. You have XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. It's all one. One means like a one unity size. One, it's usually in a default of one. So if like this is 0, 0, 0. So if we wanna going up, we might need to change this value to 0.5. So this is totally on top of it. And then mesh render, and then box collider. What's box collider? Box collider is that you want to make a collider, so you can detect like for example, if there's an airplane or like a rocket, and you set a box collider around here, and when the plane goes inside a box collider, and it will trigger some action. So that's the collider mean. And rigid body means like the like the match, like the real meat. So when you drive your airplane, and if there's a rigid body, you cannot go through. Yeah, that's rigid body. And the rigid body, you can apply some some physics as well, like velocity, whatever. Yeah, so that's the thing that we will talk later on. Okay, so we can apply some materials, right? So we can go here. You can see like first assets, resource scenes. Yeah, we put our scene is called simple scene. We can have it like a right click and rename it. Oh shit. Rename it. How can I rename it? Okay, I need to save it. Rename it. Can I rename? Okay, whatever. Or rename. Can I rename? Okay. So test one. Yeah, by the way, this is a super easy app so like a simple one, just introduce like the interface. Like next one, I will talk more about it. Okay, so test package. Okay. The reason why there are some packages is because like previous we have some settings and we have some packages and we can use some packages to make our stuff easier. Okay, so but before I click with like the AR thing, so this just integrate with it automatically. So if I wanna create something super simple, I can create material. Where is materials? Here. Okay, so materials. Okay, I want to create a red one. So I go to here. You see like it's shader. It's something I usually like something really simple. So let's make it red. Okay, red, and what else? Okay, red. I think everything's fine. Okay, so let's apply this. Drag here. Oh shit. Yeah, drag here. Okay, so this is called red, right? And let me create another one which is called, what do we want to call? Red. Blue. Blue. Is that blue? Yeah, this is blue. Cool. Okay, blue, and we drag here. Yeah, so basically this is our scene. If we want to make things smooth, what should we do? Okay, we want to make things smooth. We might need to have some script called like a player, right? Yeah, so we can add some players. Right now, I haven't really prepared like what script we are going to write. I need to figure out first. So that's the next episode. But like a components, you can add a lot of like different components. So for example, like a Rigidbody. Yeah, Rigidbody is probably like the one that we might use. What's its kinetic? What's use gravity? Yeah, what's like a mass drag? Yeah, we will talk later. Yeah, but so far we can know like there are a lot of stuff we can add. Yeah, to make this thing move. Okay, so the plane. Yeah, glider. Some people like to use a quad. I think there's called, I don't know whether. Yeah, quad. I think it's kind of the same thing though. Quad. Yeah. So yeah, just some options. If you like to explore, you can start play around with it. Yeah. Again, I'm not majoring in computer science, and I self-studied this on my own. Recently, actually, like back in 2016. I started learning this, and even though I couldn't really figure everything out, but I have some general idea, and I keep learning. And right now I'm learning C#, like array stuff, and I think it's cool. Okay, so so basically this is the light, this is camera. You can move around the camera, and you can also usually if you wanna do like a VR stuff, you kind of put your camera under a null object, and then start coding, like put the script on the null object. That's so far I know. So you can see like there's like a camera view here, so you know what's going on here. And that's okay. So remember to save before you go to game object. So click play, and you can see this, right? Okay, yeah, because we didn't integrate with any VR stuff, so we couldn't really do anything. Yeah. So but this one is super powerful. Yeah. Basically, there are so many free stuff you can do. For example, like a lot of cool stuff, like a lot of plugins. Let's see what's new. Yeah, we have a lot of like you see Space Soldier. Yeah, a lot of stuff though. Popular list. Yeah, and you can import a lot of free stuff here, free plugin. Usually, you can. There are a lot of good sales, so you can get some pretty good plugins here. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you can totally, and you can search here. Okay. So this is okay. This is important. When you see the triangle, like the warning sign, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. But if you see like the red, like a exclamation mark, but it's red and circle, it's like a super warning sign. You couldn't really, you need to figure out the code before you hit play. Yeah, that's so far I know. And this is rotate. This is, yeah. So basically, you can hit the shortcut, which is W, is move around, and E, it's similar to Maya though. E is to rotate. R is to scale. Yeah. So for example, if I click R, I can scale, right? Okay. So yeah, there are some stuff here. I mean, I haven't really used anything here, but we can try it later. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so that's probably about it though. Yeah. Okay. Then save. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.